Are you tired of waiting for the ultimate pocket camera? The Sony RX100 line has spent nearly 7 years in a strange kind of limbo. It is not discontinued, and the RX107 is actually still sold brand new today. Reviewers still recommend it as one of the best pocketable compact cameras that money can buy, but has not been updated since August 2019. That is an absolute eternity in camera years. That long silence has fed one of the most persistent rumors in the entire compact camera world. Everyone wants to know if Sony is finally building an RX108. As of right now, the honest answer is that nobody knows for absolute certain. But the trail of evidence has gotten noticeably warmer recently. It is totally worth walking through exactly what is real, what is speculative, and what is simply wishful thinking dressed up as a leak. Welcome back to Educational Hub. Today we are diving deep into the future of Sony's legendary compact camera series. The current wave of speculation traces back to a regulatory filing. It is not a direct leak from inside Sony itself. In June 2026, a brand new camera code leaked online. The code is WW308784. It was registered in an Indonesian database and classified simply as a digital camera. That specific classification matters a lot more than it might seem at first glance. Sony has historically filed its E-mount interchangeable lens bodies under a completely separate interchangeable lens digital camera category. So, a filing under the generic digital camera heading points heavily toward a fixed lens model. It is likely not another A-series or FX series body. A second detail caught a lot of attention in the industry. The filing reportedly listed a Chinese manufacturing origin. This stands out because Sony has shifted the bulk of its camera production to Thailand over the last few years. They usually reserve Chinese facilities largely for products sold in their domestic market. And then, within just a few days, the registration completely vanished from the database. Disappearing filings are not unheard of. They do not guarantee anything specific, but they tend to fuel exactly this kind of intense speculation. Companies sometimes pull entries once a product's launch window starts to firm up. None of this confirms a final name, a spec sheet, or an exact launch date. It just confirms that Sony registered something new, that something is probably not an interchangeable lens camera. People who track this stuff closely think the RX100 line is the absolute most likely candidate. It is also worth noting that the filing is not a guaranteed lock for the RX108 specifically. Some of the same rumor circles think it could just as easily be a new ZV series body. That vlogging first lineup has become incredibly central to Sony's compact strategy since the massive success of the ZV E10 II. Context really helps explain why this particular rumor has so much staying power right now. The compact camera market did not shrink the way everyone assumed it would. Once smartphone cameras got really good, the market actually did the exact opposite. Cameras like the Ricoh GR3 and the Fuji X100 VI have become genuinely hard to find in stock anywhere. This is driven by a massive wave of interest from photographers and younger buyers. They want a real, authentic camera experience in something that is still pocketable. Sony has watched its competitors succeed in exactly the segment it once dominated outright. The RX107 has many great strengths, but it is now competing using specs from 2019. Sony has also shown it is totally comfortable with very long product gaps when a camera line still sells well. The RX1 R3 arrived roughly a full decade after the RX1 R2. So, a multi-year wait between RX100 generations is not out of character for them at all. That is a double-edged reassurance for fans. It means Sony has not necessarily abandoned the RX100 name forever. But it also means there is absolutely no guarantee an 8th generation is imminent just because it feels due. No credible source has published verified specifications for an RX108 yet. It is very important to be direct about that fact. Any list of sensor numbers, autofocus systems, or video modes currently circulating online is pure speculation. It is not confirmed leak material. What we can reasonably discuss is the gap between the RX107 and the current modern market. This doubles as a great informal wish list for the next model. The most obvious needed upgrade is C. On activity, the RX100 still charges over micro USB. That port already feels incredibly dated today. It also puts Sony on the wrong side of USB-C regulations that are now in effect across the EU for newly sold electronics. Any successor would absolutely need USB-C simply to stay sellable in major global markets. Content creation features are the other obvious gap. The RX100 has a standard 3.5mm mic input, but it has no hot shoe. This forces vloggers into annoying workarounds that cheaper cameras like the Sony RX100VI solved years ago. A modern touchscreen that can actually navigate the camera menus, rather than just tap to focus, is another long-standing user complaint. The modest electronic viewfinder is genuinely useful, but it is very small even by compact camera standards. Optically, the RX100's 24 to 200mm equivalent zoom is still highly versatile. But it is also the exact same zoom range Sony has offered since way back in 2018. Extending the telephoto reach further without sacrificing the f2.8 maximum aperture or the 1-inch sensor format would be amazing. That 1-inch sensor is what defines the entire line. Improving the lens would give a new model a much clearer edge over smartphones and fixed-lens rivals like the X106, which cannot zoom at all. None of this is officially confirmed for an 8th-generation RX100. It is simply what the current model is missing relative to current expectations. The RX100 isn't the only unreleased Sony camera currently being tracked through registration filings right now. A separate code, WW679475, was registered in China in April. This is widely believed to be the successor to the wildly popular Sony FX3. It will likely arrive as the FX3 II. Another filing, WW721795, is rumored to be either a new Sony A6900 or a second-generation RX100VI. Based on early details, it suggests it lacks Wi-Fi 6 support and uses the older INPI FZ100 battery. These specifics would put it in a more mid-range tier rather than a full flagship refresh. In my opinion, Sony absolutely needs to release the RX100 to reclaim its throne in the premium compact market. The demand for high-quality, pocketable cameras is higher than ever, and a 1-inch sensor with a versatile zoom and modern video features would completely dominate. If you need a pocketable zoom right this second, the RX100 is still a very solid choice. But if you are waiting for the RX100, be prepared for a bit of a wait, as these rumors have persisted without firm dates. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe to Educational Hub, share the video with your friends, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update.